Hey Razor, another Remnant from the Ashes achievement guide. We'll be going for the achievement called the Keymaster for defeating Claviger. Now this is kind of a pain in the ass boss fight if you ask me. So it's not too bad once you figure out the strategy and the patterns for what he's going to be doing. Obviously it's also more helpful if you have a partner to kind of keep away the little minions off of you. That way you got someone focusing on them, someone focusing on the boss. It's always a little bit easier. Obviously it's going to be more stuff thrown at you and it's going to be more damage thrown at you as well, because it's going to up the difficulties a little bit. So either way it's doable, but I'm going to go through this and show you how to beat him and the fast way to go about that. Now this is also not too far before you beat the Undying King, if your roll is the same as mine. I'm kind of curious to know, but anyway, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to pop the shield up and you're just going to kind of stay in the back. Go ahead and stay behind these little pillars here to be destroyed. It doesn't really matter. You're going to want to have some damage be negated somehow anyway to get those shields off as fast as you can. Make sure you shoot each of those to get his shields down. Now this crit spot's really hard to get. It's actually right where you think that someone's nose would be. I get it once in a while and you'll see it pop up, but it doesn't always work, especially when he's got his hand waving around his face. I think you see it right there. So if you try to aim for his nose, that's his crit spot. I don't think he's got any more crit spots, but basically you just want to keep aiming for his head the entire time and his nose if you can. And if you can help it, also take down his minion as fast as you can. Even if you're both focusing on the minions, better to get him out there. That way you're going to worry about taking them out the way. There's more stuff shooting you. Now this beam is a real pain in the butt to dodge. I'm not sure. I've had it go across the entire half of the screen where I was basically pinned in the corner. So it's kind of a luck draw thing depending on where he starts the beam. It's going to want to try to get all the way to the end of the screen if you can. So about quarter of the way through the fight, depending upon how fast you damage him down, he's going to spin this table, this little round table, circular platform thing, whatever you want to call it that you're on. You're going to spin it around and you're going to have him put up his shield again, but this time he's going to have minions. So go ahead and take the minions out first, because you're not going to want them shooting you in the back where you're taking out these little shield protectors. So make sure you rinse and repeat, take these out as fast as you can, but make sure you keep on rolling, because at this point, if you are like me, you have no cover to sit behind. So the best point is to just shoot and roll, shoot and roll, shoot and roll. Just make sure you just get some bullets in and then keep rolling. Just make sure you keep on dodging. Now a really good mod that I would recommend using for most boss fights would be the explosive mod. To have the extra explosive rounds just to go for the boss. Make sure you save all those rounds for the bosses and nobody else. Don't use those on the minions. It's a complete waste of time and obviously your shots. So if you have that, make sure you equip that on your main gun and make sure you explode those all in the crit spot if you can. Maybe get lucky, get a crit or two off that as well. So make sure, like I said, just build that up. Make sure you're picking up ammo off the minions as well. Make sure you keep killing them and keep grabbing ammo, because you're going to want to build up your mods. Another good mod is, if you're not using Spitfire, is to have the healing mod. When you put the healing down on the ground for a little aura for extra heal, is also pretty good. He's going to do this a third time. Going to spin the table around again. It's a little spinning top table. Yeah, I love it, right? The shield's gonna come up again. Like I said, just keep shooting, keep rolling. As you can see here, I basically have time to get a few bullets in before he gets a shot off on me. And he's like just spraying these balls everywhere, so it can be a real pain. Make sure, like I said, you just keep shooting and rolling, taking out minions, grabbing that ammo, and make sure you're using your mods, especially the explosive rounds. Now, I'm using a Spitfire, so the flamethrower is also pretty good for clearing a mob of little minions as well. Make sure you have at least explosive rounds on, because this fight can be a little bit tricky, and obviously you might die a couple times because you don't know what you're doing the first couple times. And if you don't have your heart upgraded, I'd also recommend having that upgraded to at least 4 or 5 minimal. Otherwise you might not have enough healing items, and those vials upgrade really heal you really slow. So make sure you have your heart upgraded at least level 4 before you do this fight. Otherwise you might chug a little bit more, you might get lucky, just depending on how good you're at dodging everything in the game. But I recommend having at least some heals, that way you're prepared for this as well. Just keep on willing on his face the entire time when you get a chance. Make sure you dodge all of his projectiles, and he should eventually fall. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later for some more Remnant achievement guides.